Lieutenant Cat is upset because she cannot get to the birds. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever it is for you. Today's video is going to be standard fare. There's going to be crocheting, there's going to be sewing, there's going to be adding of astronomy events to my Master 2022 bullet journal, and I will be retelling the story about that Master bullet journal again, now that I actually have, so that I can have a decent audio track for it. There were a few recipes that I was going to do over the course of the next couple of days, today and tomorrow, but those are going to be waiting until Thursday and Friday because my husband missed his flight home last night by a few moments because of city bleepery, and he forgot what airport he had flown into. And Chicago's a big city, you know. It's easy to get them mixed up sometimes. It's coffee. You of all kitties in this household do not need coffee. Yes. Disket. So, on top of all of that, the next clip, if it's clear enough, is going to be one of my birds that's back in the has migrated back in the area. They're called pyrhuxles. I'll put the spelling right there. My indigo buntings and my sandhill cranes. I've got so many birds that I'm going to be coming back into the area here the next couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I think all of my hummingbirds have migrated. Which is not a bad thing because those little guys, they don't do good in the wintertime. They don't do good in the wintertime, even here. So. Do you want a close-up or something? Psst. No. So without further ado, and hopefully without further complications and a decent night's sleep tonight, we'll be back on a slightly more regular filming schedule. Hopefully. That will have more content than just one day. As always, thanks for stopping in and sharing your time with me today. I hope you enjoy the video. And if you make it all the way to the end, please feel free to give me some feedback, and I hope you decide to stick around. And in case you're wondering, this opening intro took me like 4 tries. My pyrhuxlas are back. Hello everyone, and as you can see, we're getting into my master bullet journal here. Now, the reason why I'm calling it a master bullet journal is because back in 2020, on New Year's Eve, it sounded like my neighbors had spent entire paychecks on fireworks displays. And they started exactly 1 hour after the sun went down. And they went until almost 3 a.m. And my dogs do not like fireworks. I don't like being startled by fireworks. As anyone with PTSD can tell you, it ain't fun. And in order to keep the dogs calm, I basically was sitting in the room with our TV and had it going with music. And the best way I found to relax was to fill out my bullet journal. Now, at the time when I did this bullet journal, this was meant to be a master journal for the year. I had not progressed in my bullet journal journey, to the point of using dailies yet. So there's actually no space for dailies in this journal anywhere. So that is why I call it the Master 2020 Notebook. As you can see here, I'm just writing down the full moons and the new moons. We don't get a lot of nice meteor showers in the springtime, in late winter. So that was a little bit disappointing. And yeah, I'm changing colors as I go. One of the fun things about now living in an area where we don't have a lot of light pollution is I now get to see my meteor showers as long as it's not cloudy and as long as it's not a full moon. For those of you wondering why there are some odd names about meteor showers, let me take a moment and show off my astronomy geekiness. You will see names like the Taurids, the Gemini, the Orionids. And if it wasn't clear, this is the kind of thing you would think most people would know or remember from science class, but you would be surprised. The reason why there is that name in the meteor shower name is because that is the general direction that it seems like the meteors are coming from. So you've got the Orionids meteor shower. The reason why it's called that is because it looks like it's coming out of the Orion constellation. And depending on where you are in the hemisphere, northern hemisphere, it can look like the meteors are going in all directions. Many of these meteor showers are actually the debris trails from comets, both current and ancient. You see here I'm in June, going through July. We have a couple of full lunar eclipses this next year. And the first one is in May, on May 16th. The next full lunar eclipse is going to be, where are you? Is going to be in November, on November 8th. And we've got 2 partial solar eclipses next year, but I'll let you guys look that up. Now, in case you're wondering, the resource I'm using to get my astronomy information from would be csky.org, and they have an astronomy calendar that goes until 2030. And here's September. I like having more space for dates, but I don't like the way the calendar looks. I really hate the way the calendar looks. I very much will probably never do a monthly calendar setup like that again. I ended up with such a visceral reaction to it. October, my favorite month. Starting in October, we actually seem to end up with, it seems like we end up with an increase of meteor showers, but that's just how space and time have gone in the cycles that pop up. In October, we've got the Draconids meteor shower. And the Draconids are a minor meteor shower. They only average about 10 meteors per hour. It's usually best viewed in the early morning. We have the Orionids meteor shower. It's an average meteor shower producing up to 20 meters an hour per peak. This is from Comet Halley's debris trail. And the shower actually runs from October 2nd to November 7th. And in 2022, it peaks on October 21st and October 22nd. And it is a mostly new moon for this particular shower. Yay! Now in November, we have got the Taurids meteor shower. It is a long-running minor meteor shower that only produces about 5 to 10 meteors an hour. And it runs actually from September 7th to December 10th. It's going to peak on November 4th. November 17th to the 18th are the Leonids. They are an average shower producing up to 15 meteors per hour. It's unique because it has a cyclonic peak about every 33 years where hundreds of meteors per hour can be seen. The last time this occurred was in 2001. The shower peaks on November 17th and 18th in 2022. In December, we have got the Geminids meteor shower, which is the king of the meteor showers. It produces up to 120 multicolored meteors per hour at its peak. This shower runs from December 7th to the December 17th, and it's peaking in 2022 on the 13th and 14th, and it is a waning moon this year for that particular shower. And then on December 21st, 22nd is the Ursids, which is a minor meteor shower producing 5 to 10 meteors per hour. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed hearing me geek out a little bit about astronomy. And we will be doing monthly spreads for dailies in a separate journal come next year. Do you want me to open the window up more? You are bound and determined to get your love cup filled today, aren't you? I would like to start sewing now, if you don't mind. Really? Really? Not a sponsor. That's okay though. Oh, there's only so long I can sit and work on those projects when I'm filming. Which is why they're taking longer than normal. Usually I would have been probably done with that poncho in a couple of days. So, as always, videos are sped up, the sound is muted because there is music playing in the background. Whenever I work on creative projects like that, I usually like having music going. I usually also like having YouTube videos going. Heh. That can't happen right now because I don't want copyright strike. So if you guys were curious about the music that I was listening to, I'll walk over here. My favorite stuff to listen to when I'm working on projects like that is Steve Roach's album, The Passing, along with David Davidson. David Davidson? You know what? We're going to make this easy on ourselves as I walk through my library. And these guys. Yes, it's called Anxiety, but that's because that's the playlist I actually rely on days where I need music that I don't want to pay attention to playing in the background. That is it for this video. And just so you guys understand something, I use my phone and my phone network to upload my videos. So processing videos and uploading them can take up to 3 to 4 hours, depending on what the network is doing. So if you like the longer videos, let me know, because those are actually easier for me to do because I can film a couple days at a time and I can actually edit the video together and save it in a draft and then upload it. But it helps knowing, like, do you guys prefer under 20 minutes? Do you not mind the 45 to an hour kind of stuff? Just because, you know, I am trying to be pretty chill, doing cooking, crocheting, quilting, all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna hit into this cup of tea and I will catch you guys in the next video, which, if everything goes right, will either be Friday or Saturday.